Hey, what's going on? So this today I'm going to review the very best of Jackie Wilson, one of the most important artists ever. Guy's a Hall of Famer, left a lasting impression. If you were a big fan of a guy named Michael Jackson, as I was and still is, then you have to understand one of the guys that inspired him beyond the singing and the dancing and the earthy voice of his. And Jackie Wilson, man, first time I heard him, because I was a kid and he had died back in '84, and I was real young, but I had to go back and listen to it. Michael Jackson acknowledged him at the Grammys in '84, and I always acknowledged him, and I had to like hear him and find out what it was, because when you admire artists, and sometimes you want to go back and see who influenced them to see the basis of it. And I heard Baby Work Out, and I was like, woo, and them notes he hit, and then to hear To Be Loved and That's Why I Love You So and Reedy Petey and Baby Work, hear them songs, Whispers Getting Loud and Your Love Keeps Listening to Me Holler and Dogging Around. But Jackie Wilson was like, this was like it was like if you combine Johnny Mathis with Pavarotti, because that's how I mean, he had a soulful pipe of lungs, but he had like a operatic classical overture thing going on with his harmony. And yet, it was like listening to him was like, whoo, And then when you see the performances, that cat had the coldest split. His split, he give you that two-piece split better than any bucket of chicken you ever get, because I mean he was just so smooth. He comes up and glide, and he was clean. You could tell the cat was clean. He had that aura, he had that it. And when you hear something like Dogging Around, you better stop, girl, and he hit that note, I was like, Jackie Wilson, there hasn't been enough. I did buy a book about him, but there hasn't been enough to emphasize his impact as an artist. But he was really truth. If you want to put him on that '60s Mount Rushmore with Otis Redding, James Brown, and Sam Cooke, feel free, because he was one of those guys. He was a catalyst of incredible range and soul and harmony. You know, and as versatile as you will with Sam Cooke, and then you put in the dynamism as a performer. That cat was bad. So he was like the best of both worlds apart, Sam Cooke and James Brown. He was a bad boy. So I've been listening to Jackie Wilson. Your Love Keeps Lifting Me Higher is a classic song, and um, That's Why I Love You So. That's a great song. I mean, you got to hear this guy's voice and range if you haven't listened to him, and you find out how he inspired Michael Jackson and so many other countless vocal wailers, guys who um, were inspired by his tone and his fluidity with his range. I mean, just incredible talent and one of the most dynamic performers you'll ever see in any lifetime. Uh, he was great. He was very great. Elvis Presley got a lot off of him too. You should check out what he did, because if you think about it, in a fair world, and we being honest, Jackie was he had Elvis. He had a lot of people, pun intended, shook up. You should check out, and that range, that brother could sing. Anyway, so that's my take on the late great Jackie Wilson. Feel free to leave comments. Hit that subscribe button. I'm out. Have a great day. Peace.